I-O!
Couple IOs in the distance. We got them in the studio, guys. Very exciting news. As we've probably heard this morning, 37 days until Buckeyes football, and today we are getting your first look at the new turf and field being installed overnight and over the course of the next few days. Evan, first I have to thank you, man, for letting us come out
Glad
here.
to have you out here again.
So why change it? What's kind of the idea behind changing it from the last one?
Yeah, every few years we got to change out the turf just because of the wear and tear after many years of playing games, concerts, everything on there. So got to swap it out every once in a while. So 4 years since we last replaced the turf.
4 years. I remember the last one.
Yeah.
And first look at this. The first thing I see, the vibrancy of the red. I say red, but the scarlet.
Yeah.
And that's something that you noticed too.
Yeah, absolutely. They've just started rolling out the new pieces last night. So truly first look this morning, and we changed the toning just a little bit so that the end zones look a little darker. The green looks darker and deeper too.
Man, it looks so good. Can we step down into the field?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, as we walk down, what makes this field different outside of the color, but maybe the style or how the numbers are on there?
Yeah, so two big changes from our last turf. So this turf uses a different type of fiber. So they call it monofilament, so it's more grass-like.
Monofilament, to get closer to grass.
Yeah, exactly. It's more of a grass feel. And then this material, they actually inlaid all the numbers, the hash marks, the goal lines, everything before they installed it. So before, before you'd have to.
May I, Evan?
Yeah,
here?
Yeah, we'll let you today.
Today. So these are separate.
Yeah.
And those numbers were before they would have to cut it. That's already in the rollout.
Yeah. If you look real close, the panels are out just last night, so we haven't even stitched it together yet. So that's what they're working on now, is getting it aligned perfectly, and then we'll get it stitched together in the next few days.
I always wondered, can I touch it?
Yeah, you can touch it.
Now,
we'll
you
let
mentioned,
touch.
ooh, like, so these are maybe thinner? Is that the right way to describe it?
They're thinner. They're not quite as wide as the old turf, so it feels and looks more grass-like for our players.
I don't want to mess them up over here. And even in the center, other things that might be new as far as logos or what's similar, what's returned?
Yeah, you'll notice some shading in every 5 yards, so it looks a little lighter, a little darker, depending on which side of the field that you're on. So you'll see some of that gradient, if you will.
And this right here, what still has to be done? As I step over, I want to make sure Nikki watches her step too.
Yeah, so our crew, you can see they're laying everything out. They're measuring the 50-yard line to make sure it is absolutely perfect before they start stitching it together and then filling it in with the sand and the rubber pellets.
Here, Nikki, I want you to come over here if you are able. Again, this is so cool to see behind the scenes and get that straight shot right down here. I didn't realize like how thick it is. So how does filling it in work?
Yeah, so once we get it laid out and stitched together, they'll come back through and fill it in with that sand and those rubber pellets to give it that depth to it. So right now you're just seeing thin grass.
And what's the timeline for this?
So we should be done within about a week from now. So we just started tearing it out last week, removing the old turf, and then started rolling out new panels tonight. And then once they get it together, fill it in, we should be walking on it here next week.
That's awesome. And above the field, there are a couple things that are going to get revealed. What's over there in the corner by Woody Hayes?
It's a little covered up. May have heard the announcement, a few weeks ago that we're going to be unveiling a Coach Tressel sign. So, and permanently placing him here in Ohio Stadium in the shoe and history here. So covered up for now. We'll unveil it at that first game here in a few weeks.
And some new screens going around too?
Yeah, new ribbon boards going in, a new scoreboard down at the north end zone
So new ribbon board, kind of like horizontal, straight across from where the covered Woody Hayes sign is next to it. There's going to be a ribbon around there?
Yeah, LED board that goes along C-Deck. So we're replacing those and brand new ones, bigger, better pixels, coming this fall.
So awesome. Well, it's not just new field, but I also heard there's new food coming this season.
Yeah, there is.
Can we fasten our eat belts at 8:15?
They're cooking right now, burgers for us.
Yes, if you guys want burgers and a piece of the turf, and speaking of, we'll tell you how you can get a piece of the previous turf with some tours, but I never knew that this was the process. Again, showing them, they roll it out and then they fill it in later with the pieces.